the idea of ranked choice voting, it's really interesting. But you have to have the real concrete things to go along with the big, beautiful idea that will actually put it into practice.
Especially when you're trying a whole new system of voting. It's administratively burdensome and it costs money and you have to bring people up to speed to the newness of it all.
And it's very important to do it right, and there's a lot of ways to do it wrong.
Because what works perfect in one jurisdiction may flop in another. And what we have got to do is have those lessons learned so we can make it better.
The Ranked Choice Voting Resource Center is a nonpartisan organization that helps to educate and resource individuals about ranked choice voting.
We're a 501c3 nonprofit, and our job is to make sure that the local election administrators, the people who are running this ranked choice voting election, have the resources they need to do it effectively the first time so that the results are trustworthy, so that people feel like their votes got counted fairly and effectively.
Because people don't really like change, but they really don't like change that they perceive to be brand new, untested waters. They want something behind that to say, well, yes, this has been done before and this has been used before successfully.
It's hard to have to start from scratch, and you don't want to have to reinvent the wheel. And when you've got someone that you can do some troubleshooting with, that's extremely helpful to elections administrators because they have their hands full with so many things.
Most of our staff has had some form of ranked choice voting election experience. Not only can we write them a plan, we can do a health check to make sure that they are covering all the right things through the election.
So we want to make sure that we come in and say, tell us about your processes. Tell us about the way you do ordinances in your city. Tell us about how you educate your voters. And we'll match you up then with the resources, the consulting, the software to implement something like ranked choice voting effectively.
They're always looking at opportunities to develop different tools or different types of educational material. This includes regular webinars, how-to guides, assessments, and other documentation that help you understand ranked choice voting for a particular context or jurisdiction. And the Resource Center provides these tools at no cost to the public when they're asking for them.
We can't do the things we do without donations and without people supporting us financially in the community. We know that ranked choice voting can provide a good, healthy democracy with lots of voices being heard. And we have to have great systems in place to make that happen.
And the better you can do that with ranked choice voting or any other form of voting, the more trust people will have in your democracy, the more faith people will place in the power of their vote, and the longer reforms like ranked choice voting will stay in place.
The Ranked Choice Voting Resource Center relies on the generosity of our donors to meet our mission. To make a donation, please go to rcvresources.org/donate or call us at 833-VOTE-RCV. We appreciate your support.